Hell Let Loose, I think, is going to fail if they don't make some of these changes. Now, if you clicked on this video, then I assume that you know exactly what Hell Let Loose is. For those of you that don't, World War II tactical first-person shooter that is out on PC and console. However, I've been playing it since launch, and there's some things that I really think need tweaking to ensure that this game can continue to move in the right direction and be on par with games like Squad. Now, to get it out of the way first, because I know there's going to be people in the comments section that watch this and think, well, Hell Let Loose doesn't need to be more like Squad. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there are things that in order to keep Hell Let Loose moving forward, these things need to be changed. Now, Hell Let Loose has a lot going for it too. It's got a nice arcade-esque feeling in comparison to Squad. The respawns are faster. There's no resupplying of equipment after respawning. Your bandaging is faster. Vehicles can drive through small trees, obstacles, and barbed wire, and there's no stamina bar. And as good as these things are in Hell Let Loose, it isn't enough to keep the everyday player going consistently, in my opinion. So this is what needs to change to keep the success and game afloat. So number one, I think bandaging only by medics is a complete failure on the game. With squads of only 6 and 9 total roles within the squad to choose from, there's no incentive to have somebody play medic. Allowing teammates who aren't the medic to revive you with a bandage from their own kit, similar to what Squad has going for it, should be the way forward. Currently, medics are hard to come by, and it's really frustrating when you die on the objective with no medics around. And compare that to Squad, there are always typically a medic in each squad. You would be unable to fully heal yourself up, let's say, similar to Squad, if you're bandaged by a teammate. And it's going to allow people to play other roles than the medic class and still incentivize players to get teammates up. You know, this is going to improve team play because teammates reviving each other on the objective inherently assists in playing the objective. With no ticket system, people give up right away regardless, making it challenging to have a medic class be beneficial in the fight when looking at the bigger picture. So the big picture being more bodies on and around the objective means you're winning the game for your team. Number 2, player base's understanding of shoot, move, communicate. Now, I have hours in games like Hell Let Loose, Postscriptum, Beyond the Wire, Arma, and Squad, and a lot of them have taught me the different player bases that are attracted to these different types of games. Hell Let Loose, with it being a little more of an arcadey experience in comparison to the rest, like to play the game in what I would say kind of like a Call of Duty-esque way. I say Call of Duty because it's relatable. No, I'm more so getting at the run and gun behavior. Take a look at the respawn counter, no stamina bar, fast bandaging. It's all great, as I've talked about before. However, it also plays into the give up and go mentality within the game. And with this, it also breeds the feeling of not needing to communicate with your teammates. In almost every match of Squad, I have 9 people in my squad, and I would say on average about 8 of those 9 people have microphones and are consistently communicating. In Hell Let Loose with a 6-man squad, I would say that I average maybe 3 of the 6 people that are consistently giving call outs, wanting to work as a team and listen to the officer role. Now, trying to get a squad to play on defense as well after an objective has been captured is like pulling teeth. And I'm not saying that it's easier in Squad. I'm just saying that I've noticed consistently it's a lot harder to get teams to want to play for the bigger picture in Hell Let Loose because everyone is so attack, 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 attack mentality. Number 3, manpower going away in garrisons and outposts as a result of losing objectives isn't enough of an impact on the regular player. So for example, the officers and commanders are the only ones that will see the effect of the manpower loss and not being able to call in different assets. In Squad, you have a ticket equals 1 life in a game. And that's why that's really easy to understand for the everyday and individual player. What you do, where you go, and how you go about doing it matters in Squad because if you lose a life, if you lose a vehicle, if you lose assets for your team, it's going to impact the team dramatically in your tickets and ability to continue moving forward. I'm not saying a ticket system needs to be implemented in Hell Let Loose either because I like that it doesn't have a ticket system because there are different exploits and ways that people can play the game to make a ticket system rather annoying. However, what I think will play into this is number 4, match length. Some of these games can last up to 2 hours. I would say I probably average anywhere between 45 and 60 minutes. And because of this, as an officer, you will see multiple people coming in and out of your squad. You know, this makes it hard to coordinate because someone coming into a game that is 4-1 doesn't always want to listen to somebody who's been in the game for an hour when they see there's only 1 objective left to take and you're the designated defending squad. Now, tickets aside, maybe a lockout system similar to what Rising Storm 2 has, where a team that doesn't have consistent pressure after a designated amount of time will therefore lose the game. And this could be just at towards the late end or late game where there's 1 objective left for the team. And if they aren't able to consistently push back or their team isn't getting effective push on that objective, then a timer comes up and it says you'll be locked out in this much time before the game ends. That way it really puts the pressure on the team to really get their stuff together to try and take that objective. I feel like there's a lot of complacency when it comes to late game, meaning that a lot of people just kind of keep trying the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, and then they don't really want to work as a team because they maybe got through the other objectives, and then you get to one of the last objectives that You know, for example, in Foy, the last objective is very open fields. You need to have armor, infantry, and artillery assets all working together to really make things happen. When you don't have people working together on those objectives that are very hard to take, then nobody wants to continue playing on that match, and then people will just leave the game. And that's what happened in my last game of Foy, is that we had a lot of people coming in. I had a high turnover within the squads, and I was seeing people left and right leaving and more people joining in. Now, what that ends up happening then late game, because of these matches lasting so long, is that you will have people that will join late and see, hey, our team's winning 4-1. We just have one objective to take and there's 30 minutes left in the game. Let's just go run to the objective and not listen to what the officer has to say. Now, overall, I'm not saying that Hell Let Loose needs to be more like Squad. Remember that. However, as stated from above, this game is not going to continue to grow, in my opinion, in the state it continues in, with games like Squad continuously updating and adding new features. You know, just tweaking some of the features, I believe, could allow more growth and sustainability when it comes to Hell Let Loose. And please understand that this isn't me hating on Hell Let Loose. This is me creating criticism for a game that I enjoy playing in hopes that it will grow and improve. So ladies and gents, let me know what your thoughts are on this. What do you think about Hell Let Loose? Have you been having the same qualms or issues? Are you a Squad player that jumped into Hell Let Loose? Have you just been playing Hell Let Loose and some things that you find are annoying? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Please let me know down below. We stream Sunday through Thursday on Twitch, 2 p.m. CST Central Time. If that's something you're into, then be sure to check that out at twitch.tv/SergeantMadmax. Otherwise, we'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
I got the shivers whenever